hurry up.
Where's Sam?
I don't know. We'll have to find him. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
We're terribly late, darling. Oh, just so you'll know, I got Marion a necklace.
Why did you get Marion a necklace? I got George a pocket watch.
Darling, it's Marion's birthday.
Well, George said it was his.
George and Marion Kirby have yet to attend one of their own parties.
It looks like a lovely home. Wait till you see the inside. Quite eccentric.
Get it and I'll sue you.
Thank you. It's very confusing. What are we celebrating?
Well, no one ever knows. They just like to give parties.
They just don't like to come to them.
They're quite nice, actually. Certifiably very rich, but quite nice. Well, I can't wait to meet them.
Don't count on it.
There he is.
Come on, Sammy. Come on, boy. Good boy. Up we go.
Well, it makes the 10th time we've got the money.
This month. Oh, dear. Sit down, Sammy. Ought to be a terrific party.
Yeah, one of our better ones.
Good boy.
Well, it's 10:30 now. What time are we supposed to meet Topper?
In the morning, early. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock? I can't get up that early.
Oh, well, then the best way not to have to get up early is just not to go to sleep at all.
I like the way you think. Oh, Sylvia.
Yes, Mr. Kirby.
Order ribs, please.
Half beef and half pork.
In the doggy bag.
They're for Sam. You don't have to tell me that, Mr. Kirby. They're already waiting for you at the front door. Gee, I'm awfully sorry he couldn't come in.
Thanks a lot.
Well, aloha. Oh, come on and dance with me, baby. Oh, come on and dance down. Blue sky, smiling at me. Sky, nothing but blue sky. Nothing but blue sky. I see. Sky, oh, blue sky.
Here's your refill, Toots.
Thanks, May.
Now you see him, now you don't.
Hi. Marion. Steve. Remember me?
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't.
It's a good reason for that. We haven't met.
I didn't think so. I would have remembered you.
Would you like a drink?
Already got one.
Are you, alone?
No, actually, I'm with, him.
He looks like he's having a good time.
Oh, George always has a good time. That's why I married him. May, why don't you buy this man a drink? Excuse me. Nice to I like you. I really do.
We met somewhere before, Charlotte.
Charlene.
Ah, no, I didn't think so.
I'm here alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Well? Excuse me.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hey, he's with me. Oh, that's all right. You can have him back. I just want to borrow him for a minute. No way. Go get your own.
You heard her. She just wants to borrow me for a minute. Why don't you save us a seat up at the bar, huh, Charlotte?
Charlene. Charlotte's cute.
Oh, you think so?
Listen, if you'd rather dance with Charlotte, I got a live one at the bar.
Yeah, I saw him. Who is
Steve. Jealous?
Nah, not your type.
No.
George, no, this is Steve. Steve Blow.
Well, then you should meet Charlotte, Steve. We got a lot in common. See you around.
Good night.
Hi. Charlotte?
It's Charlene.
Thanks a lot, fellas. I really appreciate it. See you later. Well, if I ever have to make a living doing something, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm a little tired.
George, can I have a bite of that omelet?
Sure. Oh. You want a trade?
Oh. Thank you, George.
All right, what do you say we go home, huh?
Oh, no, we have responsibilities this morning, and you know we have to meet Topper.
Well, just forget about Topper.
Mm-mm. No fair, we promised.
Well, I know, but he just wants me to sign a paper. Something we can do it tomorrow.
You said you have to sign it today.
Well, Mary, we don't have to do anything.
And, George, you know how upset Topper gets. He thinks we're irresponsible. Could I have my ice cream? Thank you.
We are irresponsible, and that's what we have Topper for, to be responsible for us. Besides, I don't like him much. His forehead's corrugated.
Well, that's because he worries a lot. I think he's sweet.
Yeah, he's sweet on you.
Yeah, I know.
It's 3 minutes after 8, sir.
Oh. You know, Wilkins, most men aren't chased out of the showers like trained seals. Most men are allowed to dawdle in the
You're not most men, sir.
Why can't I be like most men?
Because you're Mr. Topper, sir, and Mrs. Topper insists. It's 4 minutes past.
We
dress
now. Morning, Clara.
Good morning, dear. You're late.
Well, better late than never. Only 44 seconds, anyhow. Why doesn't that fellow wait for me to tell him what I want?
Because you always have the same thing, dear.
Supposing some morning I decide to have eggs or something. I mean, where would we be then?
Cosmo, don't be foolish. I've gone to great pains to arrange your diet properly. Now, you know we have you following the Larchmont diet. Eggs are not on the Larchmont diet.
But oatmeal is.
Don't-
I won't be late. I'm never late. I haven't been late since we were married.
Thank you, Cosmo. That's so nice.
And if I were late, what would happen? I mean, I am president of the firm. What are they going to do? Disbar me? Take away my key to the washroom?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong.
Oh, I think something is wrong. Cosmo, now tell me all about it. That's what I'm here for.
I have some unpleasant business at the office this morning.
Oh, dear, I'm so sorry. But then isn't that what a lawyer's life's all about, taking care of other people's unpleasant business?
Clara, do you remember Taylor Street?
What, dear? I don't think so, no. Vaguely. Why should I?
Oh.
It's 8:42, sir.
I'm late.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Clara.
Hi, darling. Have a nice day. Oh, Cosmo, remember for lunch, no egg salad.
It's 8:45, Mr. Topper.
Oh.
Morning, Mr. Topper.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Topper.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Topper.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Topper.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Johnson. It is a good morning, too, isn't it? But I don't think I'm going to enjoy it.
Why? Don't you feel all right?
I feel 100 years old.
You? Why, you'll never grow old, Mr. Topper.
No?
I think you grow younger every year. Mrs. Topper phoned me to be sure you go to lunch promptly at 12.
You supposed to have?
Yes, she said,
Oh, I know. No egg salad.
and Mr. Corbell is expecting him.
Oh, are the Kirbys here?
Not yet. They usually call about an hour after they're due.
Well, call them. Tell them to, well, you know what to tell them.
Mr. Corbell.
Good morning, Topper.
Oh, Fred?
Well, today's the big day. Where are the Kirbys? Ogilvy's waiting for them.
Oh, they'll be along.
Why can't they ever be on time? Tell you, when I close this deal, I'm going away for a few weeks. Well, I'll leave my number with you, of course. You'll know how to reach me if you need me.
Good.
I'm extremely concerned, you know, about the MCO merger.
Well, I can handle that, Fred. I mean, after all, I am president of the firm.
Right, and I'm only chairman of the board, so let me keep my hand in, eh? Where are the Kirbys?
What's the rush? Deal's all settled, isn't it?
You know, Topper, you've never been particularly excited about this project. Why is that, huh? Well, never mind, save it. We better get into the conference room and hold Ogilvy's hand until the Kirbys get here.
Miss Johnson, will you check these reports? Thank you.
All right. Sam, no. Oh, no. Good morning.
Good morning. How you feeling?
I feel like I got a little bit of hangover.
Yeah, me too. Morning.
Morning. I feel better if I had an aspirin.
Oh, me too.
Good morning. Hi.
Hi, good morning, Miss Johnson.
Good morning.
Kirby, Mr. Kirby.
Look at that.
Hi, Lexi.
You're early.
No,
I think we're about 10 minutes
We're
late.
late.
Where's Topper?
He's in the conference room with Mr. Corbell.
Okay, sweetheart, you go on in. I'm going to just, like, brush my teeth. And... No, it's all right, really. It's okay. I'll just be right in here. Everything will be fine. See you later, baby.
Mind your manners, Sam. Come on. Let's go.
George?
Morning, everybody. Got all my business settled for me, I hope. Hello, Topper.
George, is it married with you?
Should be along in a minute.
George, meet Stan Ogilvy.
Ogilvy.
Pleasure.
Haven't we met?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is Sam.
Hello there, Sam.
He likes you, Ogilvy. And, what is this monstrosity?
Ogilvy Plaza. This monstrosity is Ogilvy Plaza. It'll look better when it's built.
Sure it will. Topper, look, if you don't mind, I had a busy night last night. Get the papers.
Certainly. Here they are, right here.
Now, what am I signing?
The sale of your property on Taylor Street.
I have property on Taylor Street?
You certainly do. It's right there. We're putting a 40-story office building on it.
Oh, and I must be getting a lot of money for it.
Indeed you are. Quite a lot.
Good. I can always use a lot. Topper, you're my legal advisor. Advise. Should I sell, yes or no?
Oh, well, it's good business, George.
You okay, Sam? Get out of there! Hey, what are you doing? Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. Come on, boy. Come on, Sam. Come on. Oh, it's a good boy.
I'm sorry, but a dog has no place in a business meeting.
Oh, you know something? You're right. And I'll tell you something else. Neither do I. Not at this business meeting. And on second thought, I don't want to sell Taylor Street.
Look, George.
No, it's all right, Topper. I just don't want to sell Taylor Street, that's all. Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen. Come on, Sam, let's get out of here.
George, don't be foolish. We're talking about a lot of money.
Is he crazy?
Of course he is, Topper. Go after him. Bring him back.
George can be very stubborn. Besides, he doesn't need the money.
But I need that property. It's the core of Ogilvy Plaza.
Topper?
I'll see what I can do. Where's George?
Left.
He left? You imagine bringing a dog to a business meeting? Oh, at me. Oh, Marion. I didn't know you were here.
Oh, that's all right, Toppy. Where's George?
He left.
He left.
Left.
Well. Stuck again.
Me too. Ogilvy needs that property on Taylor Street to develop it. And George won't sell it to him because your dog, Sam, doesn't like the model.
Well, I have to agree with George. Sam's usually right.
It's a good deal. I mean, it's very sound business.
Topper, why do I get the feeling you don't want George to sell? Oh, come on, Toppy. You can tell me.
Well, a long time ago, I lived in that house on Taylor Street. It was one of the happiest times of my life.
Toppy, did you really?
Oh, I'm just being sentimental. But it is a good deal. You should tell George that.
I will. Toppy, why do you always look so worried? Don't you ever have any fun?
Fun?
Fun. You know, fun. Like, well, we've invited you to our parties a dozen times, and you've never come.
Well, we've had other engagements.
Oh.
I mean, Mrs. Topper has a very busy social calendar, and... Well, you understand.
Oh, I understand. Topper, why don't you stop being a mummy for a few minutes and come to life?
I suppose I do envy the way you and George do things. But it'd never do for me. I mean, a man in my position, Besides, Mrs. Topper says that...
Mrs. Topper says, huh? That's the situation in the box it came in. Toppy,
Marion, do you have to call me Toppy?
I think I do. Toppy, what sort of a woman is Mrs. Toppy? Oh, wait, no, don't tell me. Let me guess. Is she the horsey type? No, that's all wrong. She'd never be the horsey type. Is she the tennis type? No, not the tennis type. I know. She's the president of the Ladies' Auxiliary, right? And she arranges your diet and fixes your clothes and tells you what to eat and where you go, what to do.
Well, to a certain degree, yes.
Toppy, you are. You and I could take a drive to the beach and have a Bloody Mary.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't drink.
You could eat the celery.
Oh, besides, I have an awful lot of work to do.
Toppy, you know, you really need some fun.
You know, you remind me of Clara. The way she used to be when we were young.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Come on, Sam's out in the car.
George, about the Taylor Street property.
Terrific neighborhood. We'll see you around, Topper.
You leave it to me, Topper, and I'm not going to give up on you either. This is Kirby's handkerchief. I'm ready, Mr. Topper.
A.H. Gregg & Company, Milk Street, Washington, D.C. Dear sir, regarding your letter of the 9th. You're a fascinating woman, that Marion Kirby. Reminds me of an Easter egg I once had as a small boy.
An Easter egg?
Yeah, the kind with the pinhole in it. Used to look in and see a little angel. What do I marrying Kirby reminds me of an angel. Where were we?
Maybe we better start again.
Well,
That guy's a jerk, and so is his closet.
Well, I know, but let's do it for Topper.
Topper? Why this sudden interest in Topper?
Not a sudden interest. I've always liked him. Besides, I don't think he's very happy. Slow down, George.
Well, he's not happy because he's always so uptight.
Well, I know he is, but he can't help that. Besides, I get the feeling he's just getting ready to break loose. Look out, George! George! Oh, George.
Oh, boy, I guess I'll never hear the last of this.
Well, I told you to slow down, but would you?
Well, I must have had a blowout or something.
Yeah, it couldn't have been your driving, could it?
Hey, I've come around that curve much faster, lots of times, and so have you.
Oh, such a nice car, too. Oh, George.
What?
You're getting transparent. You're fading.
Hey, that's funny. I can see right through you, too. Hey, who's that?
You know something, George? I think we're dead.
I think you're right. It's funny, I don't feel any different.
Well, no, neither do I. I wonder what happens next.
I don't know. Well, I suppose pretty soon we'll hear trumpets, and then off we go.
Yeah.
I hope we go together, honey.
Me too. George? No trumpet.
No trumpets. Marion, well, what do you suppose is a conventional thing to do?
I don't know. We've never been conventional.
Well, I think we tell somebody our good deeds, and well, then they open up the pearly gates and let us through.
George, what good deeds have you done?
Dozens.
Oh, yeah? Name one.
Well, I've,
Yeah.
well, why?
Uh-huh.
Well, what good deeds have you done?
Well,
Well, at least we haven't done any bad ones, honey.
Yeah, but that's not enough, and I'm afraid maybe now it's too late.
Yeah. I'm afraid that for once in our life, for once we're stuck.
George, maybe not.
What?
Well, maybe if we could do a good deed now, we... Oh, George, you're fading. Didn't you think the lamb was especially good?
Yes, of course it was good. But why must we always have lamb on Sundays?
You like lamb, don't you, cousin?
I like it very much. Can't we have it some other day of the week? Say Tuesday or Thursday? Maybe a little beef stroganoff once in a while?
We have beef on Tuesday.
But not stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff is too rich for your digestion.
No, garden seed.
Cosmo, why must you use that silly expression?
Well, you don't like me to swear.
Cosmo, what's come over you lately? You're acting so strange, not at all like your usual self.
Clara, I never meant for life to be so complicated. You know, all I ever wanted was to be a good lawyer and fun. I don't know, ever since the Kirby accident, I realized that life, well, it's over so quickly, and we don't seem to be enjoying it.
That's all right, dear. We're middle-aged.
Well, we don't have to act middle-aged, do we? I mean, you remember Marion and George? I mean, how carefree they were, so full of life.
We went to Waikiki last summer. Didn't you enjoy Waikiki? All our friends were there.
No, I didn't enjoy Waikiki. I'm not too crazy about our friends either, especially Eric.
Why, Cosmo, every one of our friends is a very important business relationship, especially Eric.
Well, I want friends like Marion, even George. I want to have some fun. Poor George. Poor Marion.
Poor Marion. Of course, I never met her personally, but from everything I've heard, she never had a thought in her whole life how to paint her pretty face and wag her pretty figure about.
Oh, yes, she did. I mean, she thought about me.
Oh, Cosmo, don't be foolish. Oh, I shudder to think what a ninny you would make if you didn't have me here to stop you.
Beg pardon. There's a man outside, sir. He wishes to see you about an automobile he's brought with him.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Here she is, Mr. Topper. Just like the day she was bought. Oh, here. I got a list of the things that I done for her. You see right down here in front, I put in a new front axle. There's no sense in trying to repair that kind of thing.
Well, that's something, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, what do you think you could get if you wanted to sell a car like that?
Well, that's hard to tell. I mean, it ain't like selling just any car.
What do you mean?
You got to find the right party.
Oh, you mean somebody who didn't know about the wreck?
Yeah, that too. People are superstitious. But what I mean is you got to find somebody that'll fit it. You know what I mean?
No. What do you mean, fit it?
Well, take yourself, for example. Now, you couldn't own a car like this.
Well, why couldn't I?
The missus. She don't like anything fancy, does she?
Oh, now, wait a minute. Now, Mrs. Topper runs the household and very efficiently, too. But when it comes to buying cars, why, Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'd ever want to buy a car like this, but if I did want to buy a car like this is the car I'd buy. How do I look?
You look swell, Mr. Topper.
Yeah, I bet I do. I fit it. Just like a kid glove.
Cosmo. Goodness sakes, what are you doing in that horrible thing?
Sitting, dear, just sitting.
Just sitting? Well, what if someone should see you? You look absolutely... I don't know what you look like.
Matter of fact, I was thinking about buying it.
Buying it? Buying that horrible thing?
Well, I'd like a car of my own. I mean, you know, on weekends anyway.
Well, yes, I suppose you're old enough to know your own mind, Cosmo, but...
Oh, Clara, we used to play together and have so much fun. You know, we could still do it. I mean, we could take a drive on weekends, and maybe we'd go dancing, huh?
Me? Go driving in that horrible thing? Well, Cosmo, don't be ridiculous. That's like asking me to go to the opera in my... in my nightgown.
Ridiculous, is it? I'll show you how ridiculous it is.
Mrs. Topper. Mr. Corbell for Mr. Topper.
Oh, Cosmo, dear, you have to come in the house at once now. Fred Corbell is on the telephone. Cosmo, you have to come speak to him.
The blazes with Fred Corbell.
Be careful, Mr. Topper! That's a powerful car you got there!
Well, since it was never easy.
Yes, madam. Shall I tell Mr. Corbell? Would you mind getting off my wife's lap?
Who said that?
George, how quickly they forget. Hi, Toppy.
Hiya, Topper.
It's gonna be okay. Why don't you get him a little...
Water? Sam will bring him around.
Let's be gentle with him. This is gonna be quite a shock. Toppy. Hi, Toppy. Now, you've had a little accident, but everything's all right. Marion. And this is George.
And that's Sam. You remember Sam, Topper?
Oh. I'm dead, too. When you die, the people whose funeral you were at last take you to heaven.
Toppy. You're not dead.
I'm not dead?
Nope.
Oh, I'm dreaming. It's a dream. Well, that's good. Because when I'm having a dream that I don't like, I just say to myself, Topper, wake up. Okay, Topper, wake up.
Not a dream.
Oh, no, wait a minute, it can't be. Now, look, if you don't mind, I'll just be on my way. I'll get in my car.
No.
Sit down, Topper. You can't get in your car and drive home because you got a flat tire.
Look at that.
Besides, it isn't your car. It's ours.
Well, you can have the car. I'll walk. I mean, Mrs. Topper doesn't like the car anyway.
George, did you hear that?
What?
Mrs. Topper doesn't like the car. This could be our good deed. Let's get to work on it.
What do you mean, get to work on me?
Never mind, Toppy. Tell us, why doesn't Mrs. Toppy like the car?
Oh, no, she just plain doesn't like it. I mean, she often plain just doesn't like things.
Now, what kind of talk is that, Topper? She just plain doesn't like things.
Look, I'm not going to say another word because I'm probably talking to myself anyway.
Well, I like that. We find you fainting all over the place. We nurse you back to health, and still you're complaining.
Well, I'm crazy then. I've gone berserk.
No,
No, I knew it. I saw it coming. I've just gone over...
No,
Oh, it has to
you're
be.
not crazy. But let me explain.
This ought to be good.
George, why don't you fix the flat?
Okay. All right, I'll fix the flat. But I'm not going to waste any ectoplasm doing it.
You see, Toppy, we only have a certain amount of ectoplasm to use to get visible. Well, naturally, we can't waste it, can we?
It looks a lot better than the last time I saw it.
Oh. Of course not.
No. Toppy, let me try to explain, okay? You see, George and I are in a fix. You see, there's something that we have to do in order to end up where we want to be. You follow me so far?
Oh, sure.
Anyway, we only have a certain amount of time to do it, or else we run out of ectoplasm, and, well, then that's it.
I don't know why I always get stuck doing all the dirty work.
What?
I mean, I'm a member of the auto club. At least I used to be.
I wish somebody would tell me what's going on here.
Here we go.
Now, Toppy, how did you happen to buy our car?
Well, I just decided to buy it, that's all. I just bought it because I was mad.
Who were you mad at?
No, never mind.
Oh, yeah, I know. Toppy had a fight with Mrs. Toppy. Oh, come on, tell your girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, me. Look, Toppy, you don't mind if I save my energy for a while and just become nothing.
No, Marion, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dematerializing. Watch, it works like a zipper. Zip.
Marion, where'd you go?
I'm still here.
Oh. Look, Will you make a noise every now and then so I'll know where I'm talking to you?
Sure, I'll do this.
Ah, good. Yeah.
Now go on. Tell me about buying the car.
Oh. Well, I just decided to buy it, that's all. I had an awful time at first. I was driving along, and this huge truck came along and drove me right off the road. I was just getting over that, and this camper came by and drove me up the side of the hill like a mountain goat.
Hey, watch out.
Oh, sorry. Why'd you whistle? Well, I was driving peacefully, and then suddenly, bang! Flat tire. Well, I was just explaining to somebody what happened. Look, it's not my fault that nobody is here. Quiet.
Hey, I've got an idea.
What is it, sweetheart?
Topper, you're going to come with us. We're going to go someplace and have a good stiff
No,
drink.
I don't drink.
Oh, come on, Toppy. You're going to have a good time.
Me?
Yeah, you're right, Marion. Bring him with us. He just might be our good
Come
deed.
on, Toppy.
All right.
Well, not a bad job, if I do say so myself, huh, Topper?
Why don't you drive, George? I don't think Toppy's up to it.
Listen, don't you think I ought to drive? I mean, it looks so crazy to other people if you drive.
Oh, relax, Topper.
What do you think I'm going to do, get us killed or something, Topper?
Ladies first. Thank you, Toppy.
Close your door, Topper. Well, you all set to go, Sam?
Now, let me get this straight. You mean I am the only person who can see and hear you?
You got it, Topper.
Well, unless, of course, we're saving ectoplasm, but then you can still hear it.
You see how simple it is, Topper?
I must be dreaming. Somebody pinch me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Well, you certainly handled that well, Topper.
Here, Toppy, take my arm.
Place.
Oh, the food here is wonderful.
Would you forget the food? I'm dying for a drink.
Get up. Do they allow dogs in here? I didn't see any.
See, I told you, Toppy, you're the only one who can see us or hear us.
Why am I so lucky?
Here, let me get the door for you, sweetheart.
Thank you, George.
Excuse us.
George, did you see that? Am I still on a diet?
I don't know.
Good afternoon. Are you alone?
What? Well, of course.
This way, please.
Hey, I think we're going to need a bigger table than that, Topper.
Huh? Oh, I'd like a bigger table. I like to spread out.
Sure. Right this way. Good boy.
Yeah, that's better, Topper, even a view.
Would you like a cocktail? Oh!
I'd like a glass of iced tea, please.
Fine.
Iced tea? I thought we came here for drinks.
George, would you let me handle it? We have to work up to this gradually.
All right, whatever you say.
Now, come on, Toppy. Have a Bloody Mary. Live a little.
Miss?
Yes?
Instead, I think I'd like a little tomato juice with a bit of vodka, just a bit.
Papa?
What?
I would like a dry martini, please.
And a martini, very dry.
Make mine a scotch, double on the rocks.
And double scotch on the rocks. In case I don't like one, I can have the others.
Will that be all? I think Sam would probably like a bowl of milk.
Bowl of milk?
I beg your pardon?
Boy, I asked the lady.
A bowl of milk.
Did you say a bowl of milk?
Yes, please. She thinks I'm crazy.
Toppy, when are you going to stop worrying about what other people think?
Yeah, Topper doesn't pay. There are too many people in the world.
Well, this whole situation is preposterous. It's like a bad dream, a nightmare. Are you sure I'm not dead?
Toppy, does this feel like a dream?
And this cough is going through my whole body.
Hey, how about another round?
What? May we have another round, please?
More milk?
Yes, please.
All right. Here's...
I'll drink to that.
Oh, come on, Toppy. Take a better sip than that. Mmm.
I'm not used to this.
Well, it takes no time at all to get used to it, Topper. Listen, I think it's time we made some plans.
What kind of plans?
Well, we're going to teach you how to have a plain old good time. I mean, we'll have a few more drinks, and we'll have something to eat. Then we'll go dancing.
No, I can't dance by myself.
Oh, you won't go by yourself. You'll go with us. And your wife.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Clara would never go. Clara and I haven't danced since Stanley Street.
Topper, would you like to go dancing?
I love to dance. I mean, I'm not afraid to stare or anything like that, but and Clara, Clara's a wonderful dancer.
All right, then you'll call her right now, and you'll tell her about dancing tonight.
I know Clara.
Well, try it, Topper. Listen, be strong with her.
No. Be sweet to her.
Well, I'll be strong and sweet. Hey, another round, huh?
He better be a good tipper.
Hello, Clara. Cosmo.
See, I told you he'd loosen up.
He still has a long way to go.
Aw, he's nice. He's really nice.
He's okay.
You're beginning to like him.
It's kind of funny, poor guy. Listen, I think we ought to take him to Maylene's. You know, we had a lot of good times there.
Yeah, we had a lot of good times everywhere.
Yeah, we sure did. Well, here's to good times, sweetheart.
I love you, George.
I love you, honey.
I thought the graveyard shift was weird.
Yes. Clara, please, Clara. No. Oh, Clara, come on. Hello? Hello? Clara. Clara.
Uh-oh.
Well, she said no.
Oh.
She said if I don't come home immediately, she's going to leave. Said I was drunk.
Oh, Toppy.
Okay, listen, let's sit here and mope. Let's go get her, huh? It's time for you to take charge of your life.
Come on, Toppy.
All right, I'm all right now. Leave me alone. I can... And don't push.
Just trying to help you, Toppy.
Here, let me give you a hand with that, Topper.
I got it.
Suit yourself.
Oh, Wilkins. Your father used to look at me exactly the same way.
Yes, sir.
Excuse us, Stuffy.
Where is Mrs. Topper?
No. Where have you been?
Be strong with her, Topper.
Strong.
Strong?
I've been drinking with some friends.
Oh, my stars, Cosmo, you are drunk. Oh, Cosmo, do you you know who's in there in an absolute rage? Fred Corbell.
Fred Corbell? Well, what's he doing here?
Well, not to return his phone call. Now, I want you to go right in there right now and apologize to him. And then you and I are going to have a little chat. Oh, Cosmo, that this should happen today. And the girls from the garden club are going to be here soon. Well, go on. Go.
Go on, Topper. Well, he wasn't very strong.
Yeah, I think we better stick around. Other way, Toppy.
Yeah. Fred!
Where the hell have you been, and why didn't you phone me back?
Oh, I was having a few friends with my drinks.
You'll be happy to know that I have solved the Ogilvy problem.
Oh.
Just sign there.
Careful.
Quiet.
What did you say?
Diet. Oh, Clara has me on a diet.
A liquid one. There.
I'm behind you all the way, Topper.
What is this?
That is the deed to the Kirby property.
No, you don't.
I'm working too hard. I need a rest.
This is George Kirby's signature.
As if he'd written it himself.
He forged my name.
Topper, Corbell's a crook.
I know he's a crook.
What did you say?
Book. This is not by the book.
Forget the book. You're the Kirby counsel. You have to countersign.
Which will make you a crook, Topper.
I can't sign this. I mean, how could you do this?
You just put your Cosmo Topper there.
This is illegal. It's immoral.
Of course it is. Let's get it over with.
No,
Ogilvy's been on my back all day.
I absolutely refuse.
That's my boy, Toppy.
Would you have expected anything less?
Topper, do you enjoy being president of Corbell, Topper, O'Hara, Meyer, and Piccolini?
Are you threatening me?
Mrs. Topper would be very unhappy if you were not president.
I will not sign.
I'm taking a meeting tomorrow afternoon with Ogilvy. Perhaps by then you'll have changed your mind. I'm sure that you will. I know that the other members of the firm, O'Hara, Meyer, and especially Piccolini, will be very unhappy if you don't, to say nothing of the beloved Mrs. Topper.
Sick 'em, Sam.
Will you make him stop that?
Never liked him, Topper.
Toppy, we're so proud of you.
Clara's biggest joy is my being president of the firm.
You just said it, Topper. You were the president of the firm. Corbell can't get rid of you.
Corbell can do anything. He's dynamic.
Corbell's a creep, is what he is. Wish there was something we could do.
There is something we can do. We can go to Maylene.
George, that's the worst idea I have heard yet. This is no time to even think about dancing.
I am not thinking about dancing. Just listen to me. Topper, I want you to go in there and tell the woman you love how miserable you are. Then I want you to tell her that you're faced with a significant and perilous career decision, that you can never be able to surmount these enormous obstacles without her help.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I thought so. Wait a minute, Topper. Then I want you to tell her you'll take her to a romantic French restaurant and then to Maylene's, on you. My credit's not so good lately.
Cosmo?
Go on, Topper.
Clara, I have a wonderful idea. I'm going to take you to a beautiful little French restaurant. We're going to have some wine and some romantic French food, and then we'll reminisce about the old days. And I'll take you dancing. Remember how you used to love to dance? Oh, you were so lovely. Would you into it, huh?
Cosmo, are you all right?
Oh, those were the days.
Cosmo, Fred Corbell is very angry.
Now, please, let's not talk about Fred
What
Corbell.
did you do to make him so angry?
I didn't do anything.
Hadn't you better go after him and make amends?
Clara, I am faced with a very important career decision.
Yes, you certainly are. You need Fred Corbell.
Clara, no, I need you.
Well, that's why I'm here, dear. Now, if you hurry, you can catch it. Uh-oh, there are the girls. I have to go, Cosmo. I trust you to straighten everything out.
Sweetheart,
I don't think he was quite convincing.
Hey, he gave it a good try. She just didn't miss.
I know that, but there goes Uncle Pete.
No, don't say that.
Well, look at him. Does that look like a man who's enjoying his life?
I have an idea. Toppy,
She doesn't even remember Taylor Street.
Oh, now, Topper, come on. It was a long time ago. Why don't you take us to see it? Oh, come on now.
Let's go, Topper. Afterwards, we can have some romantic French food.
All right now. But this time I'll drive, huh?
Terrific old house, Toppy.
Yeah, it sure is. When did you say you lived there, Topper?
While I was going to law school.
Pretty big place. Whoa, pretty big place.
Oh, we had those 2 little rooms up on the top floor there.
Oh.
Not even a kitchen. A hot plate. It's amazing the things that Clara could do with her hot plate. Beef stroganoff. Of course, that was long before I was taking off eggs and rice.
Yeah, no eggs, no rice.
I haven't thought of it in years. Eggs Benedict! She used to make the most incredible eggs Benedict. Fantastic hollandaise sauce. All on her little hot plate. But my favorite was beef stroganoff. Every Thursday night. I miss it. But Clara says it's not good for my indigestion.
I don't know about you, Topper, but I could sure use some right now.
Toppy, what sort of a woman was Clara when you lived here?
Perfect. She was perfect. Sweet, loving, and gentle. When I had to stay up late and study 2, 3, 4 in the morning, she'd suddenly appear.
Sounds like you got a lot of good use out of that little hot plate, Topper.
Toppy, I tell you what. Little dancing, cheer you right up. Listen.
Marion, I'm not in the
Oh,
mood
come
for
on
dancing.
now. As a favor to your girlfriend.
Who's your girlfriend?
I am, didn't you know?
The husband's always the last to know.
Now, George, man's joking, I assure you.
Toppy, you mean all this time meant nothing to you.
This way, Topper. Well, all this talk about food, I'm starving.
We'll eat before we go dancing.
Good. Go on, Topper, get in.
Toppy, I think you're really going to enjoy yourself.
Better get out of here before we get crushed to death. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to use that word.
What word? Crush?
Hey, stop, don't do that.
Talking to me?
No, I was talking to George and Marion.
What?
Hello.
How you doing?
Let's get out of here.
He's crazy. Hopper, look, you see that woman over there? She owns the place, and she's a good friend of ours.
Was.
Anyway, look, you go talk to her. She'll find a table for you.
All right. Where you going, buddy? There's a line here. Where's my hat?
George has knocked it off your head.
At the end of the line.
Well, some people just shouldn't wear hats.
Hey,
Excuse me,
listen, Toots. You gotta wait, like everybody else.
That's fine.
Tell her who you are.
All right. I'm a friend of the Kirbys, George and Marion.
You were?
No, I am, because
I saw you at the funeral. Come on, cutie, I'll take care of you. Bottle of the Jus de Pomme. That was their favorite drink.
She remembered.
This was their favorite table. You know, sometimes I still expect to see them here.
I know what you mean.
Oh, great, thanks. Okay.
It's a good bottle of wine, Toppy.
Here's to George and Marion.
Gone, but not forgotten.
Listen, you enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Joe?
Well, wasn't that sweet?
Yeah, it sure was.
George, look, it's Charlotte and Steve. Didn't we introduce them?
And they said it wouldn't last. Well, you like it here, Topper?
Oh, a little noisy, isn't it?
Oh, people don't come here for sparkling conversation, Topper.
Is that dancing?
Yes. Doesn't it look like fun?
Clara would have a coronary, but it does look exciting.
Well, go ahead, Topper. Why don't you give it a try?
Oh, no, I couldn't. I mean, even if I could dance like that, well, I'm alone.
Oh, Toppy, you see, most of these people are alone. That's why they come here. George, look at the way that was Toppy the eye.
Topper. Somebody's coming on pretty strong to you over there.
Come on, Toppy, go get her.
Couldn't possibly. Clara would,
Well, cut in and dance with it, Topper. It's not an act of infidelity.
I don't know. By the looks of her, it could be.
Marion.
George.
Up you go, Topper.
You're gonna dance with her.
Marion, I can't.
Sure you can.
Go ahead, Topper. Cut in there.
Get lost, buddy. Sure.
Don't let him push you around.
That's it. Get lost. Now get lost. Come on, Marcia.
Wait a minute. You then, I think he's cute.
That's telling it, Marcia. Quiet. What'd you say? Quiet. I'll quiet. Listen, Max, she's with me.
Look, I'll dance with anybody. That's
What are you
obvious.
hanging around for?
Guy's a creep.
Creep? I'll show
No, you don't, buddy.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry.
What do you think you're pushing?
George, I think you better cut in.
Don't worry, I got it covered, honey.
That time's dancing for a night, Marcia. Break that up. Wait a minute. Well, George, do you think you had a good time?
Well, I certainly hope so. I sure did.
Well, goodbye, gentlemen. Topper. Don't get any on you. Hey, if I ever need a lawyer, I'll call you. Yes. Good luck to you. Yeah. So long, kid. Nice guy. Yeah. What's his name, Topper? No, Topper. Topper. Oh, Clara.
Hi, sweetie.
Hello, Marcia.
See you later, darling.
Say something, Clara. Anything.
What is it to say?
Well, call me an ungrateful wretch, a foul creature, a creep. Clara, listen to me, will you? Clara, please, let me explain.
Explain to her.
Her? Who's her?
Your girlfriend.
Marion?
Marion? I thought her name was Marcia. Oh, so you have two of them.
Clara, I don't have any of them.
Then who's Marion?
Marion Kirby.
Is that why you wanted to go to her funeral, Cosmo? You were her lover?
It was a joke. She just called me Toppy.
I could have been deceived all these years. What else am I going to find out? How many more mistresses? Cosmo, I think I could bear anything but this humiliation.
Oh, Clara, come on. Don't be... Oh, Clara, listen to me. I don't even know this Marcia.
Well, she certainly knows you.
So, you were lovers.
George.
Clara, I was only trying to have a little fun. You know, just a plain old good time. Is that so terrible?
Cosmo, I simply don't want to discuss it. Imagine my shock to find you in the slammer.
Oh, Clara, don't cry. Now, you know how I hate to see you cry. Clara.
Why are you stopping, sweetheart?
Not to mention coming face to face with one of your mistresses.
I think I know a shortcut to Topper's house.
Yeah, I remember the last shortcut you took. Ran us right up a tree.
You're wrong, Clara. I don't have any mistresses.
We are now concluding this conversation.
I only love you. I've never loved anyone else. Charles, take the next left.
Is that where she lives? Your disco girlfriend? You keep a little apartment there for your tryst?
Clara, look. Clara, please.
Remember what?
The house.
We used to live there.
Yeah. We used to live there.
And those days are gone, Cosmo. You've shown me that.
Oh, Clara.
Oh, Charles.
Guess what?
What?
They get separate bedrooms. Thanks.
Tell me we snored.
Well, you snore, and I never asked for separate bedrooms.
I snore?
Yeah.
George, you never told me I
You
snore.
never-
I could just die.
Don't worry about it now, buddy. You hungry, Sam?
You know, George, we may not be able to pull this off.
What do you mean? We've gotten emotionally involved with Papa?
Yep. We might have fouled up our good deed.
I'll never say die. Right, Sam? Honey, I want you to know that no matter what happens, being with you couldn't have been better.
I love you, George. Drink your breakfast.
Cosmo, I have been a good wife to you. I have helped you get to the top of the business world. I've certainly raised you socially. Well, I married you for better or for worse. So if you see fit to drag us through the gutter...
Clara, please. I have enough guilt as it is.
I prepared your breakfast, sir.
I know. Oatmeal.
Of course, we shall have to face the world without any friends.
Oh, Clara.
Once the news of your scandal is revealed in the evening paper,
Now,
no
Clara.
self-respecting person will ever cross our threshold again.
Now, Clara,
Eat your breakfast before it gets cold. How many were there, girlfriend?
6. One for every day in the week. On Sunday, I rested.
Aren't you funny?
No, I'm not, Clara. I'm not anything. I just want peace. I just want you.
And I want my dignity back, Cosmo. My pride.
Clara, do you want me?
It'll be a long time before I'm able to look at you with pride, Cosmo. But in the meantime, if you and I are to remain together, first of all, you will please stop badgering me about the way we live, about enjoying ourselves in fun and dancing and Taylor Street. And second, you will please do whatever it is Fred Corbell wants you to do.
What about me, Clara? Don't you care how I feel about it?
In fact, if you'll do it just as soon as you've finished eating, we'll have that out of the way.
All right. I'll do it. I won't eat this oatmeal, but I'll do anything else you want. I'll be a good boy. You satisfied?
Cosmo, don't forget to shave. It was never easy, Wilkins.
I know, madam. My father used to talk. Topper.
Uh-oh.
He really blew his cork.
He's mad at us?
He's mad at everybody. Listen, you go after him. I got an idea.
Okay. Hi, Toppy.
I wish you'd go away and leave me alone.
I'm sorry, Toppy. We only wanted to help.
Marion, you know how much I admire you, but I hope I never lay eyes on you or your husband again.
But, Toppy, your life was so dull.
Well, maybe it was dull, even conventional. But since you tried to put joy into it, why, it's been sheer hell.
Could you give us another chance?
Why don't you leave now? You have other means of transportation.
You want me to leave?
Yes.
You sure?
Positive.
I'm gone.
Well, Topper. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
I heard you painted the town last night. Sometimes you surprise me, Topper. How about it?
I presume you're referring to the deed of sale to the Kirby property.
You know what I'm talking about, Topper.
I'll sign it.
Stay right there. I'll get it.
Hi, Toppy.
I thought I got rid of you.
Toppy, you can't sign it.
You don't want me to sign because you don't want Ogilvy to get control of the property. I mean, that's your only interest. Because he kicked your dog.
You're getting nasty. You were never nasty.
Well, you and George have brought out the best in me.
Toppy, I don't want you to do it because it'll hurt you. It's dishonest, and it'll haunt you for the rest of your life.
Well, let me handle the dishonesty, huh? Now, I'm already haunted.
Oh, Toppy.
No, I'm going to sign it. Why not?
What did Clara say to you?
Oh, I took her to Taylor Street where we used to live.
What's the matter? Didn't she remember?
No, she remembered all right. Just the place we used to live a long time ago. The happiness I remember, apparently, was all mine.
I'm really sorry, Toppy. Guess we've brought you a lot of pain, haven't we?
No, Marion, I'm glad that you and George materialized. Whatever. For the first time in my life, because of you, well, I see what I really am. Nothing.
Toppy, that's just not true. You're good and honest and decent.
Marion, I'm very fond of you. I've always respected your integrity. So please, don't lie to me.
I'm not.
You wanted to help me because you felt obliged to do a good deed to save your souls. Did you run out of your
Ectoplasm.
ectoplasm before you do? You won't get to go upstairs. I'm not a complete fool, you know. I mean, you needed me, so you used me. Wait.
That may have been the way it started. But since we've gotten to know you, things have changed. I love you, Topper. I really do. You're one of the sweetest men I've ever known. And George loves you, too. You just have to believe me. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, first order of business, you cannot sign the deed.
Well, I had to. I mean, Clara insists.
Well, Clara's the problem. But you really love her, don't you, Topper? Mm-hmm. All right. We'll fix it. I got an idea.
Yeah, all right.
And we add a little mustard and a pinch of oregano, a few mushrooms. All right. Then we finely mince 2 large scallions and cut up an onion. Well, what do you think, Sam? The favorite couldn't be something simple like beans and franks. Well, you think I'm kidding? I gotta tell you, beef stroganoff ain't easy. All right. Next, we prepare the beef. Now, that's the part you like. We slice the beef into thin, even portions. Sam. All right. 1 for you. And 1 for Topper. All right. 1 more for you. And the rest is for Topper.
Wait!
This is it, Toppy.
Marion, are you sure about this? I mean,
Sure, I'm sure.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Sorry.
I mean...
Here you go. Pretty, but it's too conservative. Never do. Bingo!
Marion, please. Someone will see. Oh, Clara would never wear anything like this.
All right. What would she like?
I don't know, but,
Oh, dear, you are in trouble.
May I help you, sir?
Oh, no, we're just browsing.
Oh, that's a lovely camisole. It's part of the set, actually. Ah, charming, isn't it? It's one of our most popular. Would you like to have it modeled?
Who?
Celeste!
Well, would you look at Celeste? Oh, I see you are looking at Celeste.
Marion, please, I'm nervous enough as it is.
No need to be nervous, sir. Celeste is a professional, in every sense of the word.
Oh, I bet she is.
Hush up.
Excuse me, sir.
No, I wasn't talking to you. If Clara could see me now, I would...
Note how the garments cling, yet never constrict.
Yeah, I'm noting.
Are you interested?
Topper, you're a ledge.
I am not.
Well, I could show you something else, sir.
Oh, no, I'm very interested. I'm not a lech.
Whatever you say, sir.
How much is she? Are they?
$89.95. We import from Paris.
Oh, of course. Well, I'll have it. I mean, I'll buy them.
What?
Well, not quite as much up there and a little more down there.
Celeste?
Hey, Toppy, that's some shape on Celeste.
I didn't really notice. But Clara will never put those on.
I'd like for George to see me in this.
It just came on so suddenly.
Yes, madam.
It came on so abruptly. All that drinking and dancing and arguing with Mr. Cobell.
It was very abrupt.
Oh, Wilkins, it's so nice to be able to talk with you like this. Your father was like that. I shared everything with him.
He often told.
Did you hear something?
No, madam.
Oh, well.
All right, then we saute delicately with wine. Now, that's the part I like. That's one for me. And one for Topper, and who's counting? Sam, would you... Sam, how many times I gotta tell you not to beg? It's not becoming. Sam, would you... Oh, I knew it. I knew it was a word.
Marion, I just don't think this is going to work.
Oh, come on now, Toppy. What have you got to lose? You just go in there and seduce her. Or you make her seduce you.
Hey, that'd be nice. You know, I remember once...
Good afternoon, sir.
Clara?
Oh, Cosmo, what are you doing home this time of day?
I don't know. I wondered how it would be to be here during the day.
Is everything settled with you and Fred Corbell?
Yes, Clara, everything's settled. Fred Corbell's a crook, and I'm not going to be. Furthermore, I'm quitting the firm and devoting the rest of my life to you. Clara, I didn't mean to make you cry. Here, take my handkerchief. I have a present for you, Clara. Do you remember our honeymoon? No, not that. I could...
Cosmo, you didn't buy these for me. These are for one of your girlfriends.
Oh, I don't have any girlfriends.
Cosmo, I refuse to sit here and let you flaunt these infidelities in my face.
But, Clara,
Speak. Don't say a word. It's all perfectly clear.
Clara, I bought those for you as a surprise.
A surprise? It's a shock. Cosmo, you leave me no alternative. You'll be hearing from my lawyer, Fred Corbell. Now, please go.
Clara.
Please. Do.
Shall I pack for you, sir?
No, that won't be necessary, Wilkins. But you can do something with this.
Well, I guess the silk undies didn't work, huh?
Guess not. Sorry.
Never mind. I gotta get Clara into the kitchen. All right, Clara, enough of this nonsense. Now, you can't see me or hear me, but I'm gonna get through to you if it's the last thing I do, which it probably is. Now, sit up. Clara, I don't have time to fool around with you. Would you sit up and pay attention? Oh, Clara, please. Somewhere inside of you is a girl that Topper used to love. Now, come on out, huh? Yeah, that's the girl.
Oh, do.
Oh, Clara, look, you're just very upset. What you really need is a nice, hot cup of tea.
Is there anything I can do for you, madam?
Oh, thank you, no, Wilkins. I think what I need is
You need tea,
a
Clara.
little nap.
Not a nap, Clara, a cup of tea.
Wait, Wilkins, maybe a nice cup of tea.
There you go.
Yes, madam. I'll make it for you at once.
No, wait, Clara. You go in the kitchen and make the tea yourself.
Wilkins, wait. Never mind, I'll do it.
Very well, madam.
I think it's gonna work.
This is not a happy house, Wilkins.
Yes, madam.
Come on, Clara, you're wasting time. Doesn't something look different?
Wilkins, what's this?
I don't know, madam, but I cleaned it up at once.
What have you been cooking?
I haven't been cooking, madam. Doesn't look very tasty.
What do you know? It's sensational.
Whatever it is.
Look, over there, dummy. It's what it is. Look, Clara.
Beef stroganoff. You made it for me so many times. Thought I'd make it for you. Love, Cosmo. Cosmo made beef stroganoff for me?
Apparently, madam.
I made it for him.
Don't be thick, Clara. Every Thursday night. How could you forget?
Well, Cosmo's so worried about him.
Clara,
Why would he use a hot plate? Why not the stove?
This is not our hot plate, madam.
because you used to cook on a hot plate on Taylor Street, Clara.
Cosmo's just not himself anymore, Wilkins. All that Taylor Street business.
Taylor Street, madam.
Oh, yes, we used to live on Taylor Street when we were first married.
He wants to have some fun, Clara. He needs some fun. You need some fun. He just wants to be happy again. He remembers being happy.
He has been working very hard lately.
Now you're on the right track.
Perhaps we could go to Waikiki with the Loomises.
Waikiki would be nice, madam.
Waikiki would be lousy, dummy. Clara, no more Waikiki. Topper wants to be with you, alone. He wants to try and find the happiness the two of you used to have when you were just starting.
It needs Worcestershire sauce.
And you used to cook it for him every Thursday night, Clara, and you were in love, and you used to play together. You went dancing. Think, Clara, think.
Cosmo used to love beef stroganoff.
Finally.
Poor Cosmo. Living in the past.
If I may say so, madam, when men reach Mr. Topper's age.
Oh, quite true, Wilkins. They begin to look for younger distractions.
Yes, madam.
Clara, don't listen to him. Topper only thinks of you.
And couples drift apart. Oh, Cosmo.
Yes, madam.
Call me when you're ready for dessert, Wilkins.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, Fred?
Ogilvy's waiting.
Just finishing up.
Make it snappy.
Miss Johnson, will you put this in the mail slot next to the elevator, please?
Yes, sir.
If you're finished, perhaps you'll come to my office and sign that paper.
And this is for you, Fred. My resignation.
Your resignation?
From the firm of Corpel, Topper, O'Hara, Meyer, and Piccolini.
What are you talking about?
And the letter that Miss Johnson just mailed is addressed to Judge Booth of the probate court. It states that the Kirby's died intestate, without leaving a will.
I know what intestate means.
Good. It also states that George Kirby's last words to me and to you were to the effect that he disapproved of the Taylor Street sale. Specifically, and most especially, to Ogilvy. So much for his plaza. Goodbye, Fred.
You're not going to get away with this.
Cosmo's really a very handsome man, isn't he, Wilson?
Yes, madam.
We were very happy when we were young.
Well, George, here we are again,
Yeah, where it all started.
and where it's all going to end. Because we couldn't do a good deed.
We blew it. We were selfish. We weren't really thinking about Topper at all.
Yeah? I guess the only good deed we can do for Topper is to leave him alone.
Yeah, look at us. We're barely even here at all. Poor Sam.
What Topper?
Hey, I wish you wouldn't smoke. It's bad for your health.
Cosmo, what's come over you lately? You're acting so strange, not at all like your usual self. Cosmo, for goodness sakes, what are you doing in that horrible thing?
Toppy, why do you always look so worried? Don't you ever have any fun? It's a terrific old house, Toppy.
Yeah, it sure is. What'd you say you lived here, Topper? And on second thought, I don't want to sell Taylor Street. Topper, go after him. Bring him back.
And those days are gone, Cosmo. You've shown me that. You will please stop badgering me about the way we live, about enjoying ourselves in fun and dancing and Taylor Street.
Oh, cut in and dance with it, Topper. It's not an act of infidelity.
I refuse to sit here and let you flaunt these infidelities in my face.
Your resignation? You're not going to get away with this. Mrs. Topper will be very unhappy if you aren't president.
Be careful, Mr. Topper!
Hey, that's me. Hi. Look. Hey, look at me. I'm getting like you. That's good, huh?
Now, Toppy, get back in there this instant.
I will not. I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You're just a little unconscious.
Marion's right, Topper. You're much too solid to join our club.
I'm tired of being solid. I want to be like you. You have much more fun dead than I ever had while I was alive.
Now, wait a minute. You're wrong, Toppy. Now, things may be bad, but we can't let you do this.
You go back in there, Topper. You can be happy, and you can do it much better without us.
No.
Topper, you have a wonderful life. You have a lot to live for. Now, you can't give up. You've got to go back.
No.
Oh, now, Topper, you've got to. Not for us, for yourself.
George, trumpets.
No, it's not trumpets. It's an ambulance.
Toppy,
Go on, Topper. You got to go
please.
back.
No, I'm tired of that routine. Up at 8 and bed at 11, lamb on Sunday, whack a key, dining with Eric. I'd much rather be with you and Marion.
What do you say, huh? Give it a whirl, Topper. I mean, if things don't work out, you can always get the car fixed and knock yourself off.
Please, Toppy. Please. please?
All right, I'll give it a try, but things are going to be a lot different.
Oh, you bet they will. Go ahead, Miss Hopper.
All right, but I'm going to do exactly as I want.
All right.
And that means having fun. Long weekends, dancing,
Absolutely, Topper.
beef stroganoff every Thursday night.
Right.
That's right, Topper.
And eggs.
Eggs. That's the spirit, Topper.
Well,
You had an accident, but you're safe at home, and you're going to be all right.
where's Marion?
I'll get Mrs. Topper right away.
No, not Mrs. Topper, Marion.
Who's Mary?
I was probably dreaming about her while I was under the ether.
You didn't have any ether.
Oh, yes, I did. You'd be surprised.
Your wife is very anxious to see you. Do you feel you'd be able to talk to her now?
Well, you might as well get it over with. Tell her to come in. Marion? George.
Oh, Cosmo, I was so afraid you might not come back. Oh, Cosmo, I love you. I love you. You've made me remember all the wonderful times we used to have. How we used to laugh and how we used to go dancing and all the fun we had on Street. And, darling, I promise you we're going to have fun like that again.
Clara, I've left the firm.
Well, if that's your decision, Cosmo, I'm sure it's a good one. Oh, I just want to make you happy again. Oh, and from now on, we're going to have beef stroganoff whenever you want. Oh, I tasted yours. It was delicious. Only Wilkins fell in it or something.
Mine? I don't...
Shh. Cosmo. Look.
Clara, you amaze me.
I love you, Cosmo.
Oh, I love you, Clara.
So long, Toppy.
We won't be seeing you anymore.
You made it.
Yes, dear.
Yeah.
Be happy.
And don't be afraid, Topper. It only gets better.
George, what do you think eternity will be like?
With you, honey, absolute heaven.
Aw.